Yesterday we told you about the original owners here at WQDY. On a 1991 Jimmy Fund Radiothon, Dan Hollingdale talked about his initial contact with Buffalo Bob Smith.
So one night I get this call from Buffalo Bob Smith. I remember the first words, "Danny, booby, how you doing, baby?" And I'm saying, who is this guy? You got together with John Vondel, the owner at the time. That was the summer of 1964. And November of 1964, you took over as the new owner. In 1967, you bought WMKR in Millinocket and WHOU in Holton, Maine.
WQDY on your radio. This is WQDY, the most easterly station in the USA.
Dan Hollingdale recalls some of the people he worked with over the years at WQDY.
The co-owners, John Vondel, John Foster, they both passed on. But going back to J.J. Healy, it's Ron McKechnie, along with Jack Wilson, Debbie Lawler. Debbie went on to greater things in Boston.
Deb Lawler is now part of the morning news team at WBZ Radio in Boston. But her first job in broadcast was here in her hometown radio station, WQDY.
Back in those days, being the only station in the area at the time, we had great cooperation on both sides of the border. The people in the St. Croix Valley treated the radio station and yours truly very, very well. They supported us very well. And we, in turn, tried to support the communities as Bill and you guys are doing right now.
International Radio, WQDY, Calais, Maine, St. Stephen, New Brunswick.
Buffalo Bob Smith was a Calais Rotarian, and thus there were some memorable moments with Rotary Radio Day and a song about a Calais attorney, the late Francis Brown.
Now, if you need a lawyer who's the best in town, well, have no fear, call Francis Brown. Call on Brownie. In Calais, Woodland, or Lubec, Francis Brown will save your neck. Call on Brownie. And you have trouble with your next door neighbor, Brownie'll get him 20 years hard labor. And getting new clients, he's no dunce. He'll even chase an ambulance. Call on Francis Brown. Oh yeah, you want more? Yeah. Felony or bigamy, bankruptcy or larceny. Call on Brownie. Misdemeanor perjury, murder or adultery. Call on Brownie. Now, if your wife has a tendency to kibitz, he'll cook her goose and set you loose with tibbits. And if Brownie's busy, you can betcha he'll make a date with David Fletcher. Call on Francis Brown.
You're great. Hi again, everybody. This is still Bob Smith, and it's still Rotary Radio Day here on WQDY.
And that's going to do it for today's Look Back.
Serving Washington and Charlotte, best for news and sports and music.
WQDY, Calais, Maine.
We're the voice of the valley, Quality Radio.
We will have more tomorrow. I'm Tom McLaughlin reporting for Classic Hits.